Hello everyone, welcome to another brand new episode, webinar number 701. The topic is making worksheets interactive. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to our Institute of Global Professionals International webinar. So thank you so much for joining with us in this morning session. And I'm requesting to all of our participants, please stay with us till the end of the program. And yes, today we have our speaker from Philippines. So I hope that we will learn a lot from our speaker. So my dear lovely audience, I'm requesting all of you, please share this live session and invite your friends in our webinar. So I'm sure that you all will have many takeaways and payoffs from this webinar. Each time, don't forget to give a react to our webinar and comment in our comment box. Also, give a thumbs up to our Facebook official page and subscribe our YouTube channel. All right. So, my dear lovely audience, let's learn and grow together because we believe that power is gained by sharing knowledge, not holding it. Yes. So, for this session, I'm your host, myself, Nasreen Misha, and I'm from Bangladesh. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's see our comment section first. All right, so right now we have Ma'am Sheila already comment in our comment box and mentioning her friend. Thank you so much. And we have Sir Robbie Janelo, Sir Alan Hua Brutus, Ma'am Rachel, Sir Mailing, okay, Ma'am Mailing Mira, we have Sir Alexander Alvarez, Ma'am Sherilyn Kalamaguchi, we have Ma'am Gemma Beneveda, and Colonel Abihin. Thank you everyone for joining with us. And I'm requesting to all of our participants, please share this live webinar in your timeline or newsfeed. You can also share this in Facebook groups, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and all the social media you are currently using. All right, so we will proceed our program step by step. So please be active in our live webinar and our comment box so that will that you'll be the member you'll get a certificate of lifetime membership. Yes. Alright, so right now I'm going to share a little concept about Institute of Global Professionals with you. Okay, so Institute of Global Professionals are students and community resource providing holistic social work and education for create a competent generation. IGP is leading on a skill development institute of thousands of learners. IGP is a non-profit ISO verified international education and training institute. We believe that it's not effective to increase one's skills just by acquiring formal education. So IGP provide effective training and consultation to generate proficient generation all over the globe. Yes. So we organized our webinar, online, offline courses, etc. by best and trained speakers from all over the globe to create a best learning platform for all of you. Yes, and our mission is empower people, empower our youth and Indians. So stay with IGP by your support. So, dear participants, thank you once again for joining with us in this session. And I'm requesting all of our participants, please invite at least your 5 friends in our comment box. Alright, so let's start our program with IGP's mantra or slogan that is feed your skills. So you can also comment in our comment box with hashtag feed your skills hashtag IGP. So now let's welcome our honorable speaker from Philippines, Sir Benavides. Hello,
Hello,
sir.
ma'am. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning, good evening. and to all parts of the world that this live stream will reach. Once again, good day to everyone.
Thank you, sir. Alright, so we are waiting for our speaker presentation. Meantime, my dear lovely audience, don't forget to tag, share, and mention your friends in our comment box. So please share this live session with your familiar person, your colleagues, right?
Shall I start now, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Uh,
Okay. So allow me
but,
to
uh,
share my screen
but sir,
first.
I'm really sorry to interrupt. Your presentation is not visible, sir.
Okay.
Okay, make it
Okay.
full
So
screen,
how about that
please.
one, ma'am? Okay.
You can add. Yes, sir.
Okay. So by the way, my name is Benavides P. Hironjo Jr. coming from Philippines, one of the public school teacher here in the Philippines under Department of Education. And this afternoon, my topic is making worksheets interactive. Okay. So first, inviting all the Filipino communities, educator communities, students communities, and anyone wanting to learn about this making worksheets interactive. So I'm inviting everyone, and also kindly share, like, and comment this page so that others may know also. Okay? So making worksheets interactive. Okay? So let me introduce first little bit regarding my micro achievements. So these are my micro achievements regarding the things I've done for the past couple of years. Okay. So these ethic tools are being used in my class. Okay. Then aside using this in my class, also sharing this learnings to other educators. Okay. Because that's one way of following my advocacy because I have this advocacy to share others. In fact, I have this Digifiltic Nation page also with the same goal with Institute of Global Professionals. In fact, we have partnership with IGP and my Digifiltic Nation. Okay, so let's continue. So let us have a self-check first to everyone. Okay? So the self-check is very simple. So with the use of Slido.com, okay? Again, with the use of Slido.com, okay, kindly answer this active poll that says, how did you assess your learners using worksheets? So what you will do is type in your browser, Slido.com, and then input this code 4421880. Then your answers will be reflected in my slides with the use of slido.com. Okay? So it's a word cloud. That means okay, I will be able to see your answers. Okay? So go ahead, type slido.com in browser and then type the code 4421880. Okay? Maybe 1 to 2 minutes. After that one, we will continue. Again, the question is, how did you assess your learners using worksheets? Okay, go ahead, dear participants. So everyone is invited to, okay, so we have participant typing now. So again, slido.com, 4421880. Okay, so kindly provide your answer. Do not write the code. Okay, so slido.com and then input the code, then write your answer. Okay, so meaning you have to answer the question, how did you assess your learners using worksheets? Okay? It's because the first one to answer giving the code 4421880. Not the code, but rather your answer in answering this question. How did you assess your learners using worksheets? Okay, go ahead. Okay, so I'm waiting for others to participate. Okay, at least there is a connection between my presentation towards my participants. Okay, at least I'm not the only one here talking regarding the topic. Okay, okay, anyone, please participate. We only have one participant. Okay, hopefully many will participate this engagement. This is a sort of connection between the speaker and the participants. Okay, we have the okay one participant missing quizzes. Okay, so that's good. Quizzes is a good one. Okay, another answer. So we have two participants right now typing their answers. So hopefully they can send their answers right now. We only have two participants send their answers, quizzes, and the code. Okay, so more participation. So I also respect the fact regarding the connectivity issue. Okay? Especially we are in the live session, so it's a common problem. Okay, so quizzes, okay, through assignments, okay, presentation, class, okay, examination, oral, through exploring the worksheet or reading materials about worksheets, interview, okay, role playing, through presentation. So it's a different way of engaging our learners, challenging our learners using these different options. Okay, so we cannot say that there's only one approach that is perfect to fit all needs of our learners. Okay, there's none. Okay, that is why we have these varied answers. Okay, so we have performance task using rubrics. Okay, that's good. Okay, use of class point. Okay, so that's a good thing. Okay, portfolio. Okay, pre-test and post-test. So at least we're able to test the stock knowledge of the learners, and then after your discussion you're able to assess also, okay, regarding the progress of the learners performance. Okay, okay, writing samples. Okay, so thank you dear participants. Next one is can we cite what are the benefits of making worksheets interactive? Okay, so meaning citing one or more benefits of making worksheets interactive. Same, slido.com 4421880. Okay. So I do hope you like this engagement that I am talking, and then you are also participating my discussion. Okay. So to make lessons engaging, getting students excited. Okay, very good. Okay, we have two brilliant answers here. So hopefully more participations coming from the participants. Okay, get the attention of the learner. Okay, that's correct. Okay, the students will actively participate and motivated. Okay. Okay, so just like this one. So it's not just mere listening and mere talking, but rather there's engagement between the teacher or the speaker and the participants or the learners. Okay. Especially right now, we are still in a pandemic period that some of the schools embracing the high flex distance learning approach. Okay, so help students to engage, lively interaction among students. Okay, so okay, so there's one still writing, one of the participant typing. Okay, okay, that's nice. Okay. We have four participants typing their answers right now. Okay, for students to cooperate, help students to engage, get the attention of the learner, okay, help students to engage, develop logical thinking. Yes, okay. So, okay. Okay, so for students to cooperate, okay, getting students excited. Okay, very good. Okay, boost motivations. Okay, so this one. Do you know how to make your worksheets interactive? Okay. So again, do you know how to make your worksheets interactive? So it's answerable by close-ended answer. Okay. So we have this first one. Yes. Okay. Let me clear that regarding what the answers appear in our screen, there's no wrong with your answers. Okay, all of your answers are correct. Okay. So again, still slido.com for all the viewers or participants that you have this intermittent connection, okay, that having on and off, and it's the time that you have this connection again. So again, slido.com 4421880. Okay, so sometimes yes by using different apps or platforms. Okay, that's good. Okay, align with the learning objectives. Okay, it must be. Okay? Here in the Philippines, we are using MELC. Okay, okay. Promotes active learning. Okay, yes. Okay. So in connection with this last question for all the participants, okay? So speaking of making our worksheets interactive, I'm referring to IDForm. Okay? So that's what we're about to discuss this afternoon, and then have a demonstration on how to use. Okay? But if there are participants right now watching that you have this idea in the use of IDForm, okay, so just reserve your ideas, okay, and let's consider ourselves as empty glass so that all the inputs will still ticking in, okay. So what is IDForm? IDForm is a learning platform that helps to transform existing learning resources into interactive, auto-graded, engaging activities. Okay, that's how IDForm is. Students can engage in live and asynchronous learning using any device in class or remotely. Teachers can grade students' work instantly, get real-time insight, track progress, and get detailed reports. So that's the power of AidForm. Okay? In this session, these are our learning objectives. The first one, okay, I will help you to explore AidForm platform. Okay? Then the next one, create an AidForm account, transforming plain PDF worksheets into an interactive one. Then demonstrate an interactive worksheet builder, showing insights and reports within the EdForm, then integrating EdForm to Google Classroom. Distinguish the different elements to be used in EdForm. So elements referring to the different types of exams to be used for our learners. Okay? Then maximize the benefits of EdForm to learners and teachers. Okay? By then, so let's proceed to demonstration. So that means I will use only less slides, but rather more on demonstration. Okay. Are you ready to proceed to the next level, dear participants? Okay. You can use our chat box. Okay. So type 1 if you are excited to learn about EdForm. Okay. Again, type 1 if you're excited to learn EdForm. Okay. Okay. So first, we will type in our browser for a while. Let me use my Zoom it so that I can. Okay. 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 So first in our browser, I will type idform.com. Okay. So again, type idform.com. Okay, then click enter. After required, okay, will be directed with this one. Okay, so let me log out first. Okay, so idform. So this is our landing page for the idform. Okay, so we have this log in, sign up for free, and then join a lesson. Okay, so if this is the first time that we're having this aid form, so sign up for free. And if we have account and then attending a certain session using aid form, join a lesson. Okay, so aid form, deliver interactive learning. Okay, so it's no, it's a platform. Okay, that has the ability to auto grade lessons from any file and get real time insights with meaningful and engaging activities. Okay, so this will build the lesson you want. Okay, import any file to make it interactive, and then guide your teaching and track student success. Okay, then level up live engagement through interactive activities. Benefit from a global community of teachers because we have this a certain community of aid form wherein you can exchange of ideas. Okay, so try to copy good practices or best practices from other teachers using aid form, and then also used by the world's most innovative teachers. Okay, so if you have your account, so you can log in. Okay, so first is let us understand first, or let's explore first. Okay, the entire landing page of the aid form. Okay, so if you have this one with your account, okay, you have this create aid form, discover. So in create aid form, so that means it's time for you to upload your files to be used for um, interactive worksheets. So later on, I will demonstrate how. Then discover. The purpose of discover is to use some of the created worksheets from other educators wherein they publish this for public use. Okay? Because with regards to putting your created worksheets, it can be through private or public use. Okay? So that's discover, meaning you can search a lot of created worksheets coming from different educators. But if we say my library, those are worksheets created by your own. Okay, so that's it. Okay, then next, um, you will also notice to manage your folders. Okay, so we have different folders that contains all your created worksheets. Let's say, for example, you're handling different levels, grade 7, grade 8, grade 9, or grade 10, or senior high. Okay, then for the reports, it will give us idea. Okay, what are those lessons and worksheets given to our learners already? Okay, with capability to reopen this one. Okay, and then upon you open, you will see a lot of answers from the learners, meaning it's a part of your monitoring. Okay, okay, how many number of correct answers, unanswered or skipped portions, or mistakes. Okay, so that's for the reports. Okay, then settings. Okay, so for your information updates and also the type of subscription you have. Okay, just like in my case, so it's trial, but it will end this April 10, but in the year 2026. So it's quite a longer time. Okay, then upgrade. Now regarding upgrade, since we have this three options to choose from: basic, inform pro, and then schools and district. Now for basic free, okay, so to inform pro, schools and districts, these are the things that we have to consider in terms of difference. Okay, also the features. Okay, for basic, we're talking about mostly basic for now. It's because later on I will give you an idea on how to have a Inform Pro account. So regarding the number of students per session, that's unlimited. Number of lessons you can create, that's unlimited. The number of private lessons, that's 5, and then maximum slides in lessons, it's only 20. Okay. Then support PDF. Okay. Again, I'm referring to basic, huh? Okay. Then question types. Okay, we have fill in the blank, multiple choice, multi-select answers, hotspot, open-ended, drag and drop, and then matching. That's unlimited. Okay. Then YouTube text, math equation, information. Okay, assign lessons published by other users. Okay. Then with regards to feedback and grading, okay, it's auto grading, manual grading, print with student responses, export responses to XLS, text feedback, okay, so student paste mode, okay, so that one. And then integration, as of now, regards to integration pertaining to LMS, okay, it's only Google Classroom as of now. Okay, so we can integrate Google Classroom. Then administration, email support. Okay, but if you want to um, avail Inform Pro, so it's $5 per month, okay, per user, okay, and that's billed annually. Okay, but there's another way on how to have Inform Pro without spending money. Okay, so next is refer a colleague. Now, the purpose of this one, refer a colleague, get up to 1 year of free Inform Pro. Invite your friends to join Inform, and for each one who registered well, give you both 7 days of Inform Pro plan. If you need even more days, upgrade your account. Okay? So, I will copy this link. Kindly post this one in our message section, dear moderator. Okay? Thank you so much. Okay. And these are some of the participants that already accepted my invitation. Okay, that is why I have this trial pro account until April 10 of the year 2026. Okay, so it can be copy link and then send them automatically, or share on Facebook, or share on Twitter. Okay, so are we ready now for the next part, which is we will use your prepared worksheet. Okay, so I cannot see your comments. Okay, yes. Okay, so very good. Okay, so click the link, okay, that I had sent to our moderator, and then create your account. Okay, so by creating an account, okay, you can use this created account in our okay, inform engagement. Okay, so next is we will proceed this created worksheet. Okay? Okay, so let's say for example, I will use IGP Academy. Okay, let's review first some of the entries of the prepared worksheet. Okay, so this one, it's only one C. Okay, so these are the types of my prepared worksheets, okay, for this session. Okay, so I'm handling a science 10. Okay, so let's say for example, this is for diagnostic test. Okay, so we have this matching type, completing concepts, multiple choice, recognizing, then drag and drop. Okay, so since this is word format, so to avoid changes of entries, so I will convert this one into PDF first. Okay, okay, so let me magnify. so that you can follow. Okay. So file, then save as, then browse. Okay. So example, desktop. Okay. Then I will choose this one from Word into a PDF format just to protect the setup of my prepared lesson. Okay. Then click save. Take note that it's being saved to our desktop. Okay. So it's being converted now into PDF format. Okay. Okay. So I will close now. Okay. So click save because of the changes. Okay. So this time I will create id form. Okay. So I will click this one, create id form. Okay. Are you still following? Okay. Do hope you're still following with me. Okay. Then create id form. So upon creating, there is a plus sign, okay, that indicates you have to add something. Okay. So I will click plus sign and find the source, which is desktop. Okay. So this is my desktop. Okay. And then that PDF is being saved in this portion. Okay. So this is my desktop. Okay. Going back. Okay. Click plus sign and then search for desktop and then look for this one, Digifil Technician Academy. Okay. Then I will click import. Okay. Then I will choose because that's a science subject. That's intended for grade 10 level. And then click next. Okay. So it will be saved into your id form library. Okay. So you have this one. Okay. So are you now ready for our continuation of this demonstration? Okay. Okay. So these are now the options that we're going to use for our session. Okay. So at this part, so what we're trying to make now is we'll allow learners that they can type their names, teacher's name, date, and score. Now, within these choices, there's no other one that we can use. It's fill in the blank. Okay, so click that one, and then the plus sign will be here. And then within this six dots, this is the portion that you can adjust. Okay, and also the length. Okay, then click the gear icon, then use default score. So do not score because that is for your names. And then you can also have styles. Okay. So for example, you like this one. Okay. And then to be bold. Okay. Okay. So let's say for example, if I will write my name, so that will be okay reflected type of text. Okay. So we'll continue this teacher, date, and score. So what we're going to do is just duplicate, okay, and then adjust a little bit, okay, okay, just to cater short time. Okay, that is why we are just duplicating. Then another duplication, and then we'll move this one to the side. Okay, to this side. Okay, for this portion, and then adjust, okay, the length. Okay, adjust, then duplicate for this part. Okay, so we have now used fill in the blank. Okay, now for you to have idea for the end of the learners, just press preview as student. Okay, so if you preview as students, meaning you are trying to put yourselves as the learners. Okay, so let's say I am the learner and then it's the first time receiving this worksheet, so I have to type my name. So I will click this one. Automatically they can type their name. Okay, so let's say for example I will use my name. Okay, then and then for the date, okay, July 27. Score, okay, not yet. Okay, so that's how it's going to be. Okay, for the end of the learners. Okay, go to editor. Okay, so are we having fun now using this ed form, making our worksheets interactive? Okay, so this time is matching type. Okay, so we will click match. Okay, so this. Okay, so since it's a quite longer, so we have to adjust this one into a shorter one, then put this one. And then in terms of connection, so we'll add pair. Okay, so in add pair, there's another box that uh, pop up. Then click this one. Okay, let me magnify. Click the six dots, and then bring this one to where it belongs as stated for your picture. Okay, so now match the following images to its sub branches of physics, meaning this is a picture analysis. So you have to analyze the picture, which part of sub branches of physics that this picture belongs. Okay, so since it's moving, so that belongs to mechanics. Okay, then gear icon, and it's time now to get a score or points for the learners. Okay, use default score. Okay, I will use 1. Okay, so meaning its correct answer consists of 1 point. Okay, next. Okay, the same. Okay, matching. Okay, still adjust again, and then add pair. So since he's using a guitar, so I will bring this one to acoustics. Okay, then scoring, which is now regards to scoring, it depends upon to the creator of the exam. It can be 1 because there's an option from 1 to 10. Okay, so you have that following options, but in my case I'm using a 1 point. Next, okay, the same. So if you notice in the picture, it's using different neon lights. A add pair. Then its pair I will connect to optics because it's using different neon lights with varying colors. Okay, the same. So make sure not to forget putting scores. Okay. Okay. Let me continue. Next, matching type. This one. So this is a train with the steam above. Okay, and we all know that this is powered by this part. Okay, so add pair. Then since this is a train, so I will put this into thermodynamics. Okay, then choose 1. Okay? Again, in terms of scoring, it depends upon on the creator of the exam. Okay, next, matching. If you notice, different paper clips, metal paper clips with the bolt, and then with that magnetic wire. So we all know how does it works. So add pair, and we all know it will be to electromagnetism. Okay. Then scoring is 1. Okay. So let us try to check if how does it works towards the learner's end. Okay. So let's say for example this one. So if let's decide now for the learner, okay, how they're going to answer. So click this one and then this one. Okay. So just drag and then that one. This one drag, then from this portion drag, and then this one drag, and then this one drag. So it's a way of dragging, okay, in giving their answer. So if you notice, it's not a conventional way of letting them answer our worksheets. So go to editor. Okay. So kindly type to if you like our discussion. Okay. Again, type to if you like our discussion. Okay. Before we'll proceed to slide number 2. Okay. That's slide number 1. So we have used about fill in the blank and the matching type. Okay. Okay. Let me okay, 2. Okay. Thank you, Ma'am Umpad, for giving your answer. Ma'am Dizon, thank you. Okay. Ma'am Sheila, thank you. Okay. And the rest of the participants, thank you so much for your time. Okay. So let's continue to slide number 2. Okay. So in slide number 2, if you notice, the direction stated in the space to the left, write the answer that best completes its statement. Okay. Granting that our learners studied well, they have grasped well with our discussions, um, they have done all this extra effort research or so on and so forth regarding in preparation for your exam. Now in this case, we're allowing our learners to provide the correct answer, okay, with no choices. So we'll use again fill in the blank, okay, this portion, then adjust a little bit. Okay. Now in terms of adjusting, you can resize, okay, how big and then the length. Okay. So blank is the science that examines the fundamental laws relating to matter and energy. So we all know that is physics. Okay. And then score. So let's say for example, you will assign this in every correct answer it's 2. Okay. Then we have these options. Okay, answer type, short answer. Answer must match the case upper or lower to be correct. Okay. So meaning you have to be complete with regards to giving directions to your learners. Okay? Is it upper or lower case? And then number, allow dots or commas, allow minus. Okay. So it depends upon. Okay. So since we're asking for short answer, okay, so answer must match the case upper or lower to be correct. Okay. But in my case, I will not change anything. Okay. Then the styles, say for example, I will like Comic Sans, okay, and then bold, okay, okay. Then we can copy that one. Then so upon copying, you copy the word, you copy the setup, especially the scoring system. But in this case, you have to change the correct answer. So Blanc was one of the first scientists to base conclusions on experimental evidence. Okay, so that was okay Galileo. Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong regarding the spelling that I type here. Galileo. Okay. Next is copy again, and then blank is the extent to which a measured value agrees with accepted value for a quantity. So that is accuracy. Okay. So the same score, I only change is only the word. Okay. So duplicate, then reposition, and then change the answer. Okay. So the units for speed and volume, blank units. Okay. So they are what we called as derived units. Okay. Next is okay, duplicate again, and then in metric system, blank are used to change the value of standard units to the powers of 10. Okay, so that is prefixes, okay, referring to centimeter, millimeter, that's milli. So meaning the word first that we can see of the base unit. Okay, the base unit is meter, so centimeter, kilometer, okay, or gram, kilogram, okay, or liter, milliliter. Okay, so that's what we call as prefix or prefixes. Okay, so I hope you're still following with me. Okay, so same case if we will preview this as student. Okay, next slide. Okay, so you can type. Okay, for example, okay, that one. Okay, so see, I will be able to write my answer. Okay, so going back to editor. So I do hope you are still following with me. Okay. So we are about now to proceed multiple choice. Okay. So we're still having fun or we get bored. Okay. So if we're having fun, okay, doing with me. Okay. If you are doing there, following with me with the use of different gadgets. One is the monitor, one is doing with me. So it's fine. So kindly type 3. Okay? Type 3 if you're having fun doing with me with this worksheet into an interactive one. Okay? Okay, very good. Thank you so much for being participative in terms of engagement that we're having this. Okay? So this time we're proceeding to multiple choice. Okay? So let me magnify again. These are the choices that you can choose from. Okay, fill in the blanks, check box, multiple choice, drop down, hotspots, drag and drop. Okay, so that one. Okay, so those are the following what we call this elements. Okay, so this time we will use multiple choice. Okay, so click the plus sign. Okay, let me magnify so that you will be able to see clearly. Okay, now if you notice in terms of, okay, I will move this one first to the other side. So if you notice from A to D, there are four choices. So that is why I have to click this gear icon so that I can jive with the choices because it's only two here. So I have to choose four choices. Okay. So we have four choices and then point is 1 point for every correct answer. Okay. But we have to reposition in terms of adjustment. Okay. If you notice, okay, so it's not properly. So I have to adjust. Okay, we can adjust. Okay, move like that. Okay, this one it's up and down. Okay, okay. So that one. Then let's say for example the correct answer is letter D. Okay, so click D or letter C. But in this case the correct answer is letter A. So click that one. Okay. Then duplicate. Then drag and then reposition. If you notice, it doesn't fit. So that's why I have to adjust. Okay, so it's good now. Okay, So the correct answer is letter C. So click C. Now to check, okay, if we're still having the same sit up, okay, so still we have one for every correct answer. Okay. Next is duplicate again and then reposition, and then since doesn't fit, okay, we have to adjust. Okay, correct answer is first, and then duplicate and then move this one, its correct position, and then the correct answer is it is conserved. Then next one is this one. Okay. Okay. To check what we are doing again, preview as student. Then next slide, since we are in multiple choice, okay, so let me show you in a bigger view. So I'm using my magnifier. So let's say for example, the correct answer is letter A. So I will just click, um, click, click, click. So that's how it's easy for the learner side. Okay, and it takes a very short period of time also. Then go to editor. Okay, so we're done with the second slide. So we are now in the last slide. Okay, so this is recognizing. So we will use checkbox. Okay, so I will use my magnifier again, so that you will be able to see what's going on. So there are four. So I will choose four choices. Okay, then reposition if it's in the correct position, and then resize if it's needed. Okay, so main branches of science, so we have natural, social, and applied science. Okay, then we have this score. Okay, so 3. Okay, next duplicate again and then reposition. Okay, but this time there are only 3. Okay, so I will reposition this one. Okay, so sub branches of natural science, it's only physical and biological, and then 2. Okay, we have this 2. Then duplicate. Okay, so that's a good thing because we can duplicate. Now let us try to count how many choices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So gear icon, and then number of choices, okay, 7. And then it's time for us to adjust. Okay, resize. Okay, so let's resize. Okay. Okay, then sub branches of physical science, so we have physics, chemistry, geology, astronomy, meteorology, and then okay, that's it. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then number of points, so that's 5. Okay, okay, for a while, huh? Let me check first. my source for because I'm looking for another side, which is this one. Okay, drag and drop. It's not there for a while. Mhm. Okay, no problem. Okay. So next is duplicate. Okay. So we have this number choice is 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will adjust this one with this gear icon. Okay, so there are four choices. This one. Then I will reposition its exact. Okay. Then sub-branches of biological. So we have zoology, botany, and microbiology. Then we have this three. Okay. So if we're done, okay. So for example, we are done. A publish worksheet. Okay. If you notice, there are still options that we're not using. So it's for you to explore. Okay. So anyway, it's understood. Okay. Okay. Publish now. Yes, I want to share my worksheet with other teachers. Now, no, I want to keep it private. So in my case, I want to keep it private. Okay. Okay. So my library. Okay. So this one. So at this time, I will now assign this one. Okay. So in terms of assigning their participants, okay, using a name or ID, okay, then also you can set a deadline. Okay. So for example, I will set a deadline. Okay, we'll use this calendar. So for example, until tomorrow by 1 p.m. And then click confirm. Okay. So for you to be able to answer this one, so I will share and then put this in our chat box and moderator kindly put this link. Okay. Put this link to our chat box so that they will be able to click this one and can join our inform activity. Okay. Or if you have your account, so kindly click join a lesson and then input this one. Or it can be in a classroom. Okay. Can send this classroom. Okay. So with the use of classroom, so let's try to use that one. Okay. So for the classroom class, okay, or their participants, this is the Google Classroom. Okay. I will get this one. Okay. To be enlarged. Okay. So that is our code for the Google Classroom. Okay. So I am waiting. Okay. Or I will copy this one. Then I will post this one in our private chat and will be posted by our moderator. Okay. So that's the second link I sent is the Google Classroom invitation link. Okay. So I hope you're able to follow. Okay. So I know your attentions will be divided right now. It's because some questions were posted in the screen. So you have one part of attention for that questions and one part of attention for the side of the speaker. Okay. So I hope you'll be able to follow. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So it's being shared now. Okay, Google Classroom and the ed form. Okay. So I'm expecting persons to be in our Google Classroom. Okay. So let me refresh first. So I'm expecting students will be in my Google Classroom. Okay. So click Google Classroom and then provide any information if it's asking. And then also you can click the ed form link. Okay. So in the ed form link, we have this Carmila MBSI. Okay. I do hope you have answered this properly. Okay. Again, I'm asking students or participants to be in our Google Classroom. So we have Ma'am Ninya Generale. Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am. Okay. Okay. Expecting more learners. Okay. So kindly answer it properly. Because by the time of our data analytics, we will look at what's going on and then try to address some issues. Okay? So as of now, Ma'am Carmela, she has five correct answers, and then MBS two correct answers. Okay, so that's out of 33 points. So Ma'am Carmela five. Okay, I'm hoping for the rest of the participants that you can participate and be able to answer the following part of the worksheets. Okay. Okay. Now, with the use of Google Classroom, so I will be sending this. Okay. So Google Classroom. Okay. Again, let me show you again. Okay. One thing that be able to put your learners in a safe learning environment, which is a Google Classroom. It's one of those. So click Classroom, and then you will be directed to this part, and then choose a class. Since I'm making this one, making worksheets interactive IGP, click that one. Okay, so that's it. Okay. And then um, do the task in terms of the settings. And if you're done, okay, so let's say the topic is a diagnostic test. Diagnostic test one. Okay, then click assign. Then if you will proceed to your Google Classroom in the classwork, you'll be able to see the diagnostic one. Okay. Okay. So 100 assigned. Okay, how many persons? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's correct because it's stated there in our classwork. It's assigned to 7 students or participants. Okay. So going back to our ed form. Okay. So let me refresh. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. There are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. There are only 6 participants in our IdForm account, and then we have 7 participants in our Google Classroom. Okay. Okay. So if your students have their accounts on IdForm, so just let them click join a lesson, and then make sure you'll be able to give them this um, join code. Okay. So give this first to them. Then as they click this join a lesson, they will be able to join the lesson as part of the roster of the class. Okay. So we have 6 students, and then this one we have 7. Okay. So let me refresh. Maybe it's added. Still 7. Okay. So maybe after 5 minutes, um, we'll do our data analytics. Okay. So you have this Google Classroom. Okay. So that means you created a learning environment for your learners to say, for example, in one year level, for example, grade 10, handling different sections. Let's say, for example, there are 5. So it's good. Okay? At least in giving this one automatically in a certain section. Okay? By clicking this Google Classroom if you are using Google Classroom. But much better, I think, we'll let them house in a safe learning environment. It's like this one, Google Classroom. Okay? At least by one sending alone, okay, all of them inside that class will be notified. Okay? And then from there, you will notice also in the classwork. Okay, right, this one. Okay, so you will know how many students be able to have this assignment. So it's there, assigned to 8 learners. So you have this idea. It's being assigned to 8 learners in the diagnostic test one. Okay, okay, more answers. Okay, as this exam progress, okay, it's stated also here on this side. Okay, the percentages, okay, 33%, 11 out of 33 points, 24. Okay, okay, so there are 8 participants. So in terms of sorting, you can sort our learners through score or through their names. Okay, so if their names, so it will change. But if we're trying to sort them by score, so you'll be able to notice 33% as the highest and 0% as the lowest as of now. Okay, so I hope you like this edtech tool to be used in our classroom. Okay? So if you like this type of edtech tool to be used in your classroom, kindly type 4. Again, kindly type 4 if you like this edform to be used in your classroom. Especially here in the Philippines, we are facing short vacation period because of the preparation for our August 22 opening of classes and also the Brigada Escuela. Okay? Ma'am Dizon, thank you. Ma'am Malo, thank you. Okay? Sir Alan, thank you. And also, I'm hoping all is well here in the Philippines as portions of our country experience a 7.7 magnitude of earthquake that was 8:34 in the morning. Okay? So I am praying that all is well. Okay? So let's pray, um, co-Filipinos, for our brothers and sisters. Okay? Okay, thank you, thank you. We have this very participative audience. Okay, so after 2 minutes, we'll continue for the data analytics. Okay, so right now the number one is Ma'am Lynn Rose. A while ago that was Ma'am Carmela, but this time it's Ma'am Lynn Rose. Okay, so go ahead. So this time it's Ma'am Carmela again. Okay, sorting by score. You just go on with your answer sheets to be answered fully. Okay? Because after 2 minutes, we will do the data analytics regarding the results of your performance. Okay? The unexpected error has occurred. So what does it mean? You kindly refresh, ma'am. Maybe there's a fluctuation of the internet connection. Okay? Okay? So kindly refresh. Maybe there's a fluctuation of the internet connection. Okay? Okay, let me refresh first. Okay. Still, we are eight participants for the Inform account, and then in our Google Classroom, there are eight also. Okay, so maybe the same persons. Okay, but no one okay handed in their assigned task. Okay, yes, almost the same persons. Okay, but not all. Okay, almost the same persons in our Google Classroom compared to our Inform account. Okay. 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 So I will tackle the settings now. In settings, you can set the deadline. Okay, and then general settings, we have this time limit. Allow to review answers after submission. Then show correct answers after submission. So I suggest not to do this one because this will be the start of cheating. Then show score after submission. Okay, so check this one, then confirm. Okay, so after submitting your worksheets, you'll be able to get your score automatically. Okay, so we are now Ma'am Ninya Generale as number one. She has 70%, so that's 23 out of 33 points. Okay, just continue. Okay. Okay, so 1 minute more. Okay, so don't worry with bad connection. Anyway, this is auto recorded in the YouTube channel of the IGP and under FB page. Okay? Okay, so to all the participants joined just right now, no worries. Anyway, this is auto recorded. Okay? And also, by the way, I'm so open also for invitations as your speakers for free in your school, LAC session or um, any teacher gatherings in your school that you need speakers. Okay, so I am so open to be your speaker for free. That's my advocacy. And also try to visit also my DigiField Technician page. Okay, so we're covering different topics there also. Okay, okay. So I hope I give you positive inputs regarding this part of our teaching towards our learners. Okay. So at least we have this type of option that we can allow our learners using our PDF format form worksheets into this interactive one. Okay. So going back again to our Google Classroom. So after assigning, it will be posted in our stream. If you try to look at in our classwork, it's there, and then you will able to notice how many learners enrolled. That's under assigned and then handed. Okay. Then click that one. Okay. No. Again, these are the persons. Okay, the classwork. Then the stream. Now in the stream, if you click this one, okay, this will be reflected in your screen. Okay. There are how many students assigned. Okay, their names if they're using the name. So I advise to let them use their names. And afterwards, if you handed this in, scores will be reflected also. Okay. Okay, that's how good if there's integration of Google Classroom to our IDForm. Okay? Rather than just waiting them to click the given link, but rather automatically at one sending, the entire class will be notified and be able to answer. Okay? But in public school, maybe we have to agree in advance together with the parents that at this particular day, this is the day or these are the days that we are using ICT tools. Let's say, for example, in 1 week and every Friday, these are the days, meaning Friday, every Friday, we're having this ICT tools integration. That means internet connection. And that's the time that the parents having this mindset that I have to load the cell phone of my student every Friday so that they can join the ICT tools integration. Okay? Anyway, that's it for their own good. We all know the real scenario of the digitalization. Although there is what we call as a digital divide, but as teachers, we have to find ways also that we can help our learners that they will not be part of the digital divide because one reason also of the digital divide is the side of the teachers that always having this fear of using this one. So what will happen? You are also depriving our learners to learn ICT tools. Okay? That's my one request at their participants for our learners. Okay, so let's proceed to our data analytics. Okay, so first in regards to data analytics, we can use this part. Okay, export results. So click that one, and then download as XLSX or this one. Okay, so for example, you will use this one. Okay. Now it's in your computer downloaded. Okay, the whole result. Okay, via Excel format. Okay. Okay, so let me show you okay, what's happening. Okay, so that one. So that's the result. Okay, submitted. Okay, Lenros Aninya Generale. Okay, so 12 out of 33, 23 out of 33 students 2. Okay, so that means others are still answering. Okay, and then also you can click this one student by student. So if you click this under Ma'am Linya Generales performance, you'll be able to look at okay, which part okay, she has wrong answer. Okay, that pink one is having wrong answer. The green one is the correct answer. Then slide number 3. Okay, so that's under drag and drop. That's one. Okay. Okay. So it's your option now. What's your feedback or what's your intervention? Okay, so there's learner's performance. Okay, so say for example, why this AI having low scores compared to Ma'am Generale? Okay, that one. Okay, show correct answers. Okay, so you can click show correct answers. So that's a Ma'am Ninya Generale. Okay. Then you can view the worksheet. Then you can also print if you want to print all participants' reports, okay, granting that they are done. Okay, so participant summary if you want to print. Okay, so those are the participants' summary. Okay, so if you print it directly, okay, that's how it goes. Then submitted, and then points, and then percentage score, and then time spent. So by the time spent, you will be able to um, observe the number of minutes spent to a certain worksheet given to your learners. Okay? With that alone, you will be able to know how they um, show their character in answering. Okay? Then you can print it directly. Okay? So that's one if you want to print directly. Okay? Then if we will proceed to our library, okay, you have this created lessons and then reports. So it's there now. This one, the very first one, and it's stated there. Running started 20 minutes ago. Okay, deadline July 28, okay, 5. Okay, and then how many students? There are only 8 students. Okay, and then with this code. Okay, okay. So that's how our reports give us idea. Okay, so in reports it's by means of by lesson. Then by clicking this each lesson, you will know the roster list, okay, of your students, okay, and their scores. Okay? Okay? So I think that's all I need to share with you. If there are any, um, kindly use our chat section. Okay? So there, moderator. I think it's time to proceed to the next part of this session, the open forum. Hello, ma'am. Okay, again, I do hope their participants. I gave my best, okay, for this session. Okay?
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with our
Yes, ma'am.
participants. And we believe that our participants and we all have learned and a lot from your presentation. So we will come back to you after the quiz competition in our Q&A session. So till then, stay with us, sir. Thank you once again, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
So, my dear lovely audience, now it's time for quiz. You can see the quiz code on our screen. The code is IGP. So, just go to Slido, give the code, use your full name, and you can join with us in our live quiz competition. All right, there's another way to join in our live quiz competition. We will share the joining link in our comment box. Also, you can scan the QR code that will be flashed when we start our live quiz competition. Okay, so let me remind all of you, don't forget to tag, share, and mention your friends in our comment box. So after this short video, we will come back. Enjoy this short video. So, hello everyone once again in our quiz competition segment. So, we have already shared the joining link in our comment box. You can click the joining link to join in this competition. Also, you can scan the QR code that is already flashed on our screen. So, the code is IGP. So, my dear lovely audience, today top 10 will be awarded with quiz competition certificates. And after the quiz, we will move to our QA segment with our honorable speaker. So also get ready with your question to ask our speaker. And after the QA session, we will move to our certification process. We'll share the international webinar code so that you can easily collect your certificate from our website. All right, so right now we have 27 participants in our live quiz competition, and we will start it within a minute. So get ready and don't forget to invite your friends in our quiz competition. All right, so right now we have 30 participants. Thank you to all of our participants for joining with us. So let's start it. Here is the first question on your screen. Just go for it, click the option. Alright, so the time is up. The correct answer is option number one, and 72% of our participants got the correct answer. Great. So here is our leaderboard and the result. Alright, so let's see the next question. Okay, it's untruthful. Just go for it. Choose your option, true or false. Okay, your time is up. Let's see the right answer. The correct answer is it's false, and 52% of our participants got the correct answer. Okay. Okay, so moving to question number two. So you have 20 seconds to choose your option or answer. Just go for it. Correct answer is option number two, and 29% of our participants got the correct answer. All right, so you can see the leaderboard result. Next question. So you have 10 seconds left to choose your option. So the correct answer is option number one, and 53% of our participants got the correct answer. Okay. All right, so let's proceed to the question number five. And you stop. And the right answer is option number one. 33% of us got the correct answer. Okay, so you can see the leaderboard result. Okay, so let's move to the next question, question number six. You have 10 seconds for choose your option. Alright, so the time is up. Correct answer is option number two. 42% of our participants answered correctly. Alright, so let's see the question number seven. Correct answer is option number one, and 48% of our participants chose the option number one. Okay, so let's proceed to the question number eight. All right, the right answer is option number two, and only 34% of our participants chose the correct answer. Okay, so we have lost two more questions. Let's see the question number nine. Your time is up. And the right answer is option number one. 75% of our participants answered correctly. Okay, so we have lost one more question, then we will get our top 10 quiz competition winners. Okay, so the question is on your screen. Okay, so the right answer is option number one, and 52% of our participants was with the correct answer. Congratulations, those answered correctly. Alright, so let's see our leaderboard and the top 10 quiz competition winners name. Congratulations, Ma'am Christina Vidal Rosario. You are leading on top. Following, we have Ma'am Evelyn Pivapiri, Ma'am Gemma Benelada, Ma'am Daisy May P. Dagatan, Sir Ricky R. Palima. Okay, so these are our top 5 winners' name. Let's see the next name. We have Sir Yukin Toshomo, place 6. Ma'am Ilami Diandoy, place 7. Sir Alexander Alvarez, place 8. Ma'am Leah Facunda, place 9. And finally, Ma'am Gloria Kayaka, place 10. So congratulations to our top 10 quiz competition winners. So dear winners, we will post your winner certificates to our Facebook official page. So after the program, don't forget to collect your certificate. So now we are moving to our next segment, that is QA. So get ready with your question with our queries you want to ask to our honorable speaker. All right, so Let me remind all of you once again, don't forget to tag, share, and mention your friends in our comment box. And after the Q&A session, we will share the international webinar code. So please stay with us till the end of our program. Now enjoy this short video. After this video, we will come back with our speaker. Hello, sir. Good afternoon again,
Hello, good
and
afternoon again,
welcome to
ma'am.
our Q&A session, sir. Okay, so already we have question from our participants. First question is from Sir Lanima Brutus. The question is on the screen. Good afternoon, sir. I would like to ask if we can app smash at phone with class point. Thank you in advance.
Okay. So my answer for that one, ma'am, right now, I haven't tried that one. And then with regards to features, I think there's no collaboration yet between IDForm and ClassPoint.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Next question is from Ma'am Daisy May. Good afternoon. I would like to ask if there are any other educational platforms that can be used in the class aside from at home. Thank you.
Um, there's a lot of edtech tools that we can use to let our learners answer our lesson after the discussion. Okay? But I haven't seen right now edtech tools having the same features with IDForm. Okay? Wherein almost type of answers is there and then auto graded. That's how good IDForm is compared to other. Okay? That's
Thank
all,
you,
ma'am.
sir. Thank you. So, my dear lovely audience, if you have any question, please hurry up. Just write down in our comment box. Okay, so I think there is no more question from our participants,
Yes, ma'am.
but they have responded in your presentation while you are sharing. Thank Thank you so much, sir, for coming in our platform and sharing your knowledge with our participants and all the learners who are watching from all over the globe right now. So, do you have any message for our participants?
Okay, thank you, ma'am. First is continue joining on the different free sessions here in IGP, and also continue learning on the different platforms shared by the different educator communities. Okay, just like in IGP in Digital Technician page and Itulay and other deep ed training sessions. Okay, it's because times keep on changing and also approaches keep on changing and also the type of education is keep on changing also. That is why we have to be abreast with different new tools also. So to on that one, keep on joining and also continue learning. Okay, never stop learning. That's all.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you once again, Sir Buenavides, for sharing your knowledge with us. Thank you once again, sir. Thank you so much. Have a great day, sir. All right, so my dear lovely audience, now we are moving to our certification process. After this short Thanksgiving video, we will come back to share the code. All right, so this is our today's certification process. The program name is Making Worksheets Interactive, and the code is IGP7510. You can take a screenshot or you can note on your mobile. The code is IGP7510, and without this code, no one is eligible for certificates for this session. So with code, you can claim your certificates anytime from our website, and without an account on our website, you can visit anytime you want, but you cannot do anything functionally. So please visit our website. Our website address is www.eduigp.com. Collect your ISO verified certificates and don't forget to celebrate with IGP. Thank you, sir, Alan Brutus. And Thank you once again to all of our participants for being part of our session, and I'm inviting to all of you to our next session. Continue. So don't miss it and invite your friends and just share about IGP's program. All right. So keep learning. Stay with IGP by your support. Till then, stay safe. Have a great day to all of you. I'm Nasrin Nisha from Bangladesh signing off right now. Thank you so much.